So, I have pretty much no idea how a Formula 1 car is going to handle an IndyCar circuit, and someone has no respect for the pit exit line. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and to the alternative F1 season. This is the season where I look at the Grand Prix that we just had, so in this case the Canadian Grand Prix. I find driver of the day, who was Charles Leclerc, and I look at the track, which was Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, and think, okay, where could F1 go? Or what's another track nearby that F1 could go at? It doesn't have to be Grade 1, FIA Grade 1, but it's like, what tracks are around that could, you know, in theory, host a Formula 1 Grand Prix? So I've chosen... Oh god, this is bumpy. I've chosen Honda Indy Toronto. So this is an IndyCar circuit that will be hosting an IndyCar race in just under a month's time. So it's a race in Canada. I was going to look at MoSport, which is where the Canadian Grand Prix was before Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. But I then thought, hey, why don't we look at an IndyCar track, see how F1 cars do around an IndyCar track. Didn't penalise me for cutting that corner. There's a lot of cars trying to get past me. I might actually let them pass just to see where the racing line is. Because I need to learn the track and also figure out the setup as well for this car. Thankfully, I don't have to suffer with porpoising. So here we go. So we'll give everyone a follow and see where sort of the line is. If I keep up, it's also a very bumpy track, being a street circuit. DRS down here. Oh, that's a sharp corner, isn't it? Right, very bumpy up there. Is that flat? No, it's not. But that one is. So, here, there and everywhere. It's difficult to tell, and then it's really bumpy as well. I know this is sort of nothing compared to how much the driver's eyes get bopped around with the porpoising, but I'm getting a bit of it. So I'm sort of keeping up with everyone. I know they're all being held up by other cars and things, but sort of more or less the speed that they're going. I'm 13th fastest at the moment, so there can definitely be space for improvement. The brake bias, for example, is too far back. I did just move it back before starting because I normally don't like the fronts locking up, but also doesn't help when you've got an Alpine deciding just to screw you over. Rush hour 3. Okay, I'll sort this mess out and I'll see you in a bit. Why is it with everyone hitting me up the back? Are you going to hit me as well, Joe? You are. Here we go, so just getting ready for the first flying lap of quali. I'll try and show you a lap of Honda Indy Toronto. So, come down to the first corner. Quite an open apex, you can take the curb, and then a long right-hander. I'll try to give this Alpine and Williams a bit of space, and when I'm going to catch up to them, you'll hit top gear coming down here, brake at the bridge all the way down to second gear. Oh, and I lost the rear end. Okay, hopefully this will give me a bit more space from them. There is a car coming up behind, but I just need to make sure I stay in front of it. Okay, so take a 2 down the front corner. Cross the line, down to turn 1. Again, you can almost cut it. You're not actually penalised for cutting it. But I shouldn't really. I should also make sure I don't hit the wall. I wasn't paying attention. So yeah, come down to here at the bridge. I might need to move the brake bias forward a bit more again. So that left-hander, you've got to be really gentle with it. This is bumpy on the inside. This one's the one you don't accelerate all the way through. Try and keep it in 4th. Now you keep it flat. I can actually open DRS if I feel a little bit brave. It does step out on you. And that right-hand kink with the DRS open. Then we come through here. You can't go too far because there's pit entry. Around the corner, and the final corner is flat. An open DRS to the line. That was a 55.0. So it is a very short lap. It's 2.9 kilometers, which meant if Formula 1 did a full race here, they would do 104 laps. Yeah. You would do 104 laps in a Formula 1 car around here. We only do 25%, so it is 26 laps. So, I'm actually improving on my time by about half a second. So as long as these cars up front don't get in my way, I lost a little bit of time there. But as long as these guys don't get in my way, I can set a bit of time. It's so bumpy coming into the pit entry area. But I'm going to do that. I'm half a second up. So, a 54.5. That's better than anything I did in practice. So, that I think is a very comfortable lap. Although, Verstappen is only 0.4 behind me, so... Might go move the brake bias. That's a cool run off. No, I got excited because I set a 53.5. I went a second quicker and missed the braking point and found a rather cool run off area. This is kind of the annoying thing, like it's qualifying, I'm a second and a half quicker than Verstappen, I don't really need to do any more practice, and I can't click skip session in Assetto Corsa because it will just randomise the grid. So I've got to sit here for the next like 5 minutes. Okay, I'll sort of ruin that last bit there. I'll see if this makes it into the video or not, but this will be my last flying lap. So that was already a little bit slower. Maybe try and pick up a bit of slipstream off of these guys in front. Hope I don't catch them. Quicker sliding through there. I've just got to make sure I don't catch the Alfa Romeo. It's going to be easier said than done. No, he got in my way. He got in my way. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Half a second slower. Still quicker than Verstappen though. That lap still would have been fastest lap. So, we have Charles Leclerc on pole position, Max Verstappen in second, Carlos Sainz and Sergio Perez. Typical for 2022 at the moment, although not counted because of the penalties and such, and reliability. Lando Norris ahead of George Russell. Fernando Alonso not in his second place, down in 7th, ahead of Kevin Magnussen. Valtteri Bottas ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Ocon, Albon, Schumacher 13th ahead of Ricciardo, Gasly, Tsunoda, Zhou, Latifi, and the 2 Aston Martins of Vettel and Stroll. As I said, it is a 26 lap race because it's only 2.9 miles. My time, as you saw, was a 54 second. IndyCar's pole position was 58.4, so that's how much quicker it was. It's 5 lights And away we go for the Toronto Grand Prix, and Max Verstappen already gets a jump on Charles Leclerc. Well, I'm going to keep my foot down. I'm going to open DRS slightly before he does. I'm going to get into that slipstream and try and pull alongside Verstappen. Oh, I've got the inside line, but I'll lock up a bit. Find myself in too high a gear, so Verstappen gets the jump on me. So now I've got to try and find a way past Verstappen, but as I was finding during practice and quali, such a tight track that overtaking and finding a bit of space is really, really tricky. So it's going to be a hell of a challenge trying to find somewhere to pass Verstappen. Now, as Carlos Sainz found during the Canadian Grand Prix, I do get a better run down the main straight, so this is where I feel I could probably get an advantage off of them. Oh, I also got a better run off of turn 2, around the outside this time. I can't see him in my mirrors, so there. Got a brake where I think I should, and he's still there. What I tried to say during qualifying as well is the inside of that corner is really bumpy. It's actually quicker to go round the racing driver in me wants to go take the inside line because that's what you should do. That's where the apex of the corner is. But actually, you should take the outside just because the inside is so bumpy. Same with this whole final sector is so bumpy. Let's try again. Get behind Verstappen, get alongside Verstappen. And Verstappen manages to outbrake us. It's like it sort of was in Canada. Alright, Carlos Sainz didn't have to get that close. He didn't get himself alongside, but that Red Bull just has a better top end speed, and Verstappen is later on the brakes. But he had the racing line on that corner, so I could brake later. Oh, Verstappen making that Red Bull really, really wide. Couldn't quite find a way around him. I was a bit squirrely out of the final corner. I mean, this is lap 5 already, and this is the 5th time. Ah, we've gone into that corner. I went slightly too deep. But so far, every lap has been the same. We've been side by side, and he's just outbraked me. Again, got a better run than him. Into this corner, he takes the defending line, he blocks as well. He's good at making that car wide, particularly through turn 1. It's so difficult to pass through there, even if you get a better exit, because it's a very tight turn 2. Oh, much better run out of the last corner. I actually passed him. That was sudden. Ooh! He's actually hit me.
You hit me! You went into the back of my new car!
He actually hit me going into turn 1. That wasn't very good of him. Again, I don't know if Assetto Corsa can simulate wing damage. So I have to hope it can. I was a bit slow through there and actually tapped the thing. Damn it. Come on. Whoa, what was that? What was that? Car just sort of did a buckle and a flip. That was weird. Okay, I'm now side by side with Carlos. I'm now behind Carlos. I mean, I knew I was losing a bit of traction, but the car just seemed to bounce around everything. So, okay, I'm now 4th. That's not good news. Oh. Hopefully Carlos will not fight me. I can try and pass Perez and chase after Verstappen, because I have no idea what happened there. No idea at all. These tyres are cooked. Force Perez wide. Beautiful. Right. 7.6 seconds behind Verstappen. Let's try and hunt him down. So this looks like this is my chance. Verstappen has caught up to a back marker. So now is my chance. I can also lower my ERS deployment just to save it up a bit if I need it later. He's stuck behind whoever that is in last place. It's a Williams. See if I can find a way through. Oh my god, we're going to go 3 wide into turn 1. Okay, Tokyo Drift. And I somehow passed Latifi there. It is Latifi. I somehow passed Latifi and I'm back alongside, I'm back with Verstappen. I don't think I've ever seen a more, and again there, I don't think I've seen a more dramatic overtake. Sort of Senna PK-esque, wasn't it? You know they get a lot of groundhogs in Circuit Gilles Villeneuve? Because I feel like I'm experiencing Groundhog Day, because I'm going to turn in and there's going to be a Red Bull on the inside and I'm not going to be able to get past him. But we are catching up to fellow countryman or local man Lance Stroll. Ironically, the two Canadians are last and second to last, so hopefully Verstappen will get caught up behind Stroll. Right, let's see if we can use this as our advantage. Not really. Stroll is going to get out of the way. We're going to follow Verstappen, but we're going to have to stay behind him. There's nowhere to pass. Verstappen almost lost it there. Now we're coming up against Zhou Guanyu and Sebastian Vettel. Oh, but I'm going to use this opportunity to pass Verstappen. Gonna hold it! Shot can, but it forced me into doing an ollie. The hell was that? Bloody physics. Okay, well, I got to catch Verstappen again. So a lap later, just lapping Seb, and thankfully Verstappen is still trying to get past Zhou Guanyu. So Verstappen's just done it, but I'm not too far behind him. As long as these tyres will last, because they are pretty damn shot. And we're very quickly running out of laps as well. Zhou, get out of the way. Oh god! Oh god damn! Ah! So big crashes, but I lost it. I opened my DRS there and lost it on the DRS. I opened the DRS to try and get past Zhou and lost it and went to the side of him. I don't know if I can catch Verstappen up now. Gotta be a miracle if I can, there's about 6 laps to go. God, this has been eventful. Oh, stop crashing into me, Zhou, please. Oh, back! Oh, Vettel, you don't need to do that. Now I'm going to drop behind Sainz. Sainz has gone wide. Oh, come on, this is a disaster now. Sainz pushes me wide, but I'm going to get him here. Lose a bit of rear grip. I've got to at least have second. These tyres are shot, they are just locking up and have no grip. I've just destroyed them completely. We've got 4 laps to go, including this one. And Verstappen's 17 seconds ahead. I'm not going to catch him. But I can try and pass Perez. There was someone in the wall there. That's I think that was a McLaren. I don't think that was Verstappen. It was Daniel Ricciardo. That was poor timing for that to come up because I needed to see what my ERS was doing. Okay, Verstappen is 13 seconds ahead. I'm not going to catch him, considering it's a 55-second lap. But I can definitely try and pull away from Perez if I can. But whew, what an intense race it's been. With so many accidents and the tyres wearing out and physics of the track doing weird stuff as well, doing wheelies and ollies and whatnot, going up on every wheel. I don't know how dramatic the IndyCar races are. Like I said, there'll be one later next month, sort of middle of July. Max Verstappen wins the Toronto Grand Prix. Charles Leclerc comes actually quite an exhaustive second. So there we are. We were 25 minutes exactly. So that was quite a quick race. Perez behind, Sainz, Norris, Hamilton, Russell, the British trio, Magnussen, Alonso, and Bottas. Ocon, Schumacher, Albon, Gasly, Tsunoda, Zhou, and Vettel. And Latifi and the cars to finish were Ricciardo, who we saw crashed, and Lance Stroll, who I think was the one who I murdered along the pit straight when I crashed into Zhou. That was an exhausting race. I'm a bit hotter than I normally would as well, because before doing this I was actually playing a different game with a friend and sweating it out. Yeah, I actually enjoyed that. That was actually quite a fun. It's a fun little track. Is Honda Indy Toronto, and yeah, like I said, IndyCar race around it. These cars were about 4 seconds faster than the Indy cars, hence why, you know, it was a 55-second lap, and like I said, in real life one it would be 106 laps, I think, so it's absolutely bonkers. But that was a really good, fun race. Next race is in a couple of weeks' time, and it's the British Grand Prix, I believe. I think I'm doing Alton Park. I'll have to double check which British track I'm going to do, but see you guys next time. Bye bye.